Hi, I'm Karen Wise, and I'm here to do HIIT, high intensity interval training with you, which means we're gonna work for a period of time. You wanna do your best to give your personal best effort, and then we rest for 10 to 15 seconds in between. So we've got 3 rounds of 16 exercises that are all listed in your details of this video. So I want you to look through those, see the weights that you would need. I've got some 5s and some 10s, but you're gonna grab the weights that are good for you. We'll also use a mat. This is a Zoom class that I videoed. And so what I want you to do is when I'm facing the camera and say left or right, either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. But either way, we always get both sides in. And again, we're gonna do 3 rounds. We'll do 50 seconds work the first round, 40 seconds work the second, and then 30 seconds work the third, okay? So let's put everything to the side. I want you to decide to work at your pace. I want you to decide to challenge yourself, but then back off and rest or modify for maybe a knee injury or shoulder injury or anything like that, whenever you need to, okay? This is your class. I hope that you enjoy it. See you later. All right, you guys, welcome to our HIIT class. Let's kick those heels back and warm up. You guys are joining me from Georgia. It is chilly. And we are going to get moving. So let's bring those arms up to shoulder height. Kind of pull those arms back, open up your chest as you're warming up those hamstrings. 2 and 1. Let's come onto the back of the mat. Let's walk those hands out. And with wrists below the shoulders, very gently kind of lower those hips a little bit. Then let's lunge one foot. And that same arm reaches up to twist. And then we're gonna walk our hands back. Do that same thing, but it'll be the opposite leg. So first, lower the hips just a little. Don't wanna hurt your back. And then your other leg comes and we're gonna do a nice lunge and a twist. Walk those hands back, good. Shoulders back, let's go ahead and bring those feet apart. And bring that opposite leg across, lengthening those hamstrings, taking that leg across the midline to incorporate our core as well. Couple more. Good, now we're gonna go ahead and kick those heels back again, but let's pull one arm and then the other. Good. 4, 3, 2, now both arms, just 4 more, and come on to the back of the mat, walk those hands out again, wrists below the shoulders, just lower the hips, gently glance forward, go ahead and lunge one foot, and hold a twist, good, let's walk those hands back, shoulders back, we're gonna do that one more time, so this time lower those hips, and then the opposite leg lunges. Hold your twist. And good. All right, guys, let's bring those hands to our hips and open up those hips a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and get started. You're gonna need 1 weight for this first exercise. What we're gonna be doing, I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So you're gonna be using your right leg and lunge, and we're gonna reach across. So that opposite arm is rowing up, okay? So kind of roll your shoulders back a little bit. We'll start in about 15 seconds. So grab that 1 weight. And what we're gonna be doing is going through 16 exercises 3 times, 50-second work, 40-second work, and then 30-second work. So right leg moves. Let's go ahead and reach and row. If you wanna bring this right arm out to the side, as you're doing that, you can. And row. Anytime you need to put this right arm down, you can, and then extend it back out. So we have 30 more seconds here. You want to have a nice, good posture. I want you to think about your body awareness. Abs are scooped in. We got 15 more seconds here. And of course, throughout class, making sure that you're working at your pace. About 1 good. All right, you're gonna need a weight for a right row. And we're gonna go ahead, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be in a bear plank position. So knees up off the ground. I want you to do a right row and then bring that left knee across. Notice that my knees stay close to the mat. If you need to modify, place them down at any point you need to, okay? So it's a right row and the left knee comes under. You got 30 more seconds here. Anytime those knees need to come down, please make sure and do that. Make sure that that left wrist stays right above the ankle. I'm sorry, that left wrist stays right below the shoulder. 10 more seconds. Good. Really keeping those abs strong. Those knees are close to the mat. And you're good. Woo! All right, go ahead and stand up and we're gonna do a skier swing. So you're gonna get 2 small weights. You could use 1 medium weight, come in between your knees if you need to. So skier swing, I'm sitting back, I'm pushing into my heels as I bring those weights up. You can bring them a little higher than the shoulder, if you want, but really push into those heels to lift yourself up. Squeeze in those glutes. Good. Just 20 more seconds. So again, this first round is going to be 50-second work, 10-second rest. 10 more seconds. You know, when you need more of a rest, take it. When you need to push yourself a little bit, do that too. Last 2 and 1. All right, you're gonna get 1 medium weight and we're gonna be in a sumo squat for a pulse and then a little hop. So toes out, you're gonna pulse, hop, pulse, hop. Good. So the hop is optional. You don't have to hop. Those legs should really feel this one. Now watch, I'm not leaning over from my back. I'm keeping my head and chest high. Little pulse. Good. You got 25 seconds. So the only reason the weight's getting closer to the ground is because I'm standing up tall, because I'm bending those knees. So I'm not reaching the weight down from the low back, okay? You got 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. Woo! 1 more. Good. All right. Grab that weight that you started with the right side lunge, but now we're going to be lunging left, and that right arm reaches across. So here we go. That left hand can be on your hip, or that left arm can be out. Completely up to you. You're bending that left knee, reaching that arm across. Hand on the hip whenever you need to. Good. Woo! We've got 25 seconds to go on this. 15 little seconds left, guys. Your best effort. 1 more time. All right, let's get down into that bear plank. And you're going to be rowing left. If you can keep your knees close to the mat, great. Bring them down when you need to. So it's a left row, the right knee comes across. You're keeping your right wrist directly under that shoulder. And you're putting your knees down whenever you need to. All right, so left row, and that right knee comes across. Good, try your best to keep those knees close to the mat. Your very best. Rest when you need to. This takes a lot of engaging of that core in this position. You got this, guys. 10 seconds. Woo! 5 seconds. and good. All right, so now we're on our back, and we are going to reach right arm. You're gonna have one small weight in your hand, and we're gonna be reaching that right arm across. So abs are engaged, and this left arm is out. I want you to lift and lift. Good. So coming up that little bit higher, lift the right side of the rib cage up, and make sure it's your abs doing the work and that it's not your head and neck. Good, reach. 20 seconds left. Keep it up. 10 little seconds. Woo! Strong. And good. All right, guys, so we're going to be in a high plank position. You're going to want one medium weight. All right, so we're going to stay in that high plank position. Abs are strong, and I'm going to switch to one side and switch to the other. I could do the same thing with my knees on the mat. All right, all I'm doing is I'm bringing the weight over and bringing the weight over. And I'm doing my best to keep my hips at neutral. I'm not going to lift them way up high. Okay, but it really takes a lot of engaging of the abs. So when you need to, if your back's talking to you, put those knees on the ground. You got 15 seconds left. Good. Almost, guys. 3, 2, and good. We've got our bridge pullover, so that same medium weight, you could use 2 weights if you prefer, is going to be in your hands. You're going to lift up into your bridge. You're going to take the weight, see if you can tap the ground, but if you need to just come close to the ground, that's fine. All right, and notice how my arms are pretty straight, a little bit kind of rounded a little bit, just not a big bend in the elbows. So these are not skull crushers. Okay, we're working more of the back muscles, and then incorporate your core as well. Good, you've got about 15 seconds. Watch the range of motion for your shoulders. So again, you're either tapping the ground behind you or you're coming close. 5 seconds. And good. All right, grab that smaller weight because now you're going to reach across with that left arm, okay? So we're going to reach across with that left arm, and here we go. This right arm can be out to the side, and I want to lift up. So it's my abs lifting me up. It is not just that shoulder. It's definitely not the neck. All right, if you need to take your hand back behind the head, you can, if that helps, but rest that right elbow on the mat. Keep reaching across. Lift the left side of the rib cage up. You've got about 20 seconds. Good, and reach. You got this. About 6 seconds left. And good. All right, come on up. I would go ahead and stick with that smaller weight. You're going to be doing a reverse lunge and an Arnold press with that same arm, okay? So, reverse lunge, the weight comes here, press, all right? So as I'm taking that right leg behind me, I'm rotating and pressing that right arm up. You can do this without a weight if this bothers your shoulder. But you could also do this without that press. All right, you could just do the lunge, or you could do some lunges with the press and some without. You got 15 seconds left. Keep lunging back and pressing with that right side. You got 2 more. One more. All right, get ready for an inchworm, plank jack, and then jumping jack, okay? So you're gonna start at the back of the mat. Let's go ahead and start, walk it out. Give me a plank jack, walk back, and give me a jumping jack. Let me show you a low impact version. You could inch out, you could tap one foot, you could inch back, and tap the other foot, all right? So you decide whether you're hopping or not. If you would make sure that your wrists are below your shoulders and not in front of the shoulders as you inchworm out, that would be a good idea. Good. We've only got 10 more seconds of this. Woo! One more. Very good. All right, guys, one weight. I would have it a small or medium weight is fine. We're going to be doing the roll up with those knees bent. So it looks like this. Roll it back, engage the middle, bring it up. Good. Scoop that belly button in and make sure that it's your abs lifting you up. Engage right before you lift up. You got 30 more seconds of this. Good. Please remember this is your class. I really want you to give it your all. Make the most of your time. But you're also protecting anything that's injured or bothering you today. Last 10 seconds. And 5 seconds. Very good. Come on up. We're going to do that reverse lunge and Arnold press with that left leg. All right, get ready. And here we go. So that left leg goes back and so your left hand, as your legs are together, the palm is facing your shoulder and you rotate it out as you press up. Good. 25 more seconds. Woo! Good. 15 little seconds. And press. You got this, everybody. I hope you're proud of yourself. Making time for you. Awesome. Last one. Good job. All right, guys, we're doing a chest press. So get your medium weights. You're going to lay on your back. And we are going to incorporate the abs. Completely up to you whether you do that or not. All right, so as I do my chest press, I'm going to lower one leg and I'm going to lower the other. You can even lower both, but just make sure slow and controlled movements. Okay, so you're able to really engage that middle. I don't want you to hurt your back doing this. 25 more seconds. Palms stay facing away from you for this one. Stick with it. 10 more seconds. Breathe. 3, 2, and good. We're putting the weights down. And we're going to do the dead bug. So I want your hands and your feet towards the ceiling. And now opposite arm, opposite leg lowers. Good. So those knees can be slightly bent. I want you to engage your middle. So if your right leg's going down, your left arm's going down. Woo! So strong. Think about that zipper coming right below the belly button and zipping all the way up towards your rib cage. You got 20 seconds left. Good. Incorporate those abs. You got this, guys. A little longer break after this before we go to our second round. Second of 3 rounds. 3, 2, and good. All right, everybody. Grab some water, and we're going to start with that side lunge and right reach. All right. So when you are ready, go ahead. You're going to be lunging with that right leg, and that left hand is going to have a weight in it. So let's start in about 5. And here we go. So you're going to lunge right, row left. Good. Anytime this right arm gets tired, feel free to put that hand on your hip. And reach. 20 more seconds. So we're going with 40 seconds to work this round. All right? 10 little seconds. We're going to get down into that bear plank, and we're going to be rowing right. And good. All right. So come on down. You're going to be rowing right. We'll start in 5, and that left knee is going to come across underneath. So here we go. Knees close to the mat. Right row, left knee. You'll always want to make sure that left wrist here is directly under the shoulder. Good. Woo! 20 seconds left. Try your best to keep those knees close, but whenever you need to rest those knees on the mat, you can. Good, guys, almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get ready for our skier swing. You're gonna have 40 seconds of that skier swing. 3, 2, here we go. So those feet are hip width apart. Push into your heels as you lift. The weights just need to come to shoulders. They don't need to come any higher. I want you to squeeze those glutes so it's not just your shoulders that are helping you do this. All right, it's your whole body. 20 seconds left. Good. Woo! You got this. About 8 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, grab one medium weight. We're going to do that Sumo Pulse and Hop. Toes are out. Here we go. So pulse, hop, pulse, hop. So again, like we talked about in the first time, the only reason that that weight is getting closer to the ground is because you're bending your knees in that squat. Woo! Feel those legs. 20 more seconds. Yes. You got this. 10 more seconds. I hope we're warmed up now. 5 seconds. Yes, you can. Woo! Awesome. All right, you're going to be lunging left. That weight is going to go in your right hand. And here we go. Lunge left, row right. Good. Stay strong. Doing your best. 20 more seconds. Try to smile. I dare ya. Good. Feels good to get that heart rate up. 10 more seconds. Give you a great endorphin buzz for the rest of your day. And good. All right. That bear plank again. You're going to be rowing left, bringing that right knee across. So right wrist directly under the shoulder. Here we go. Left row, right knee across. You can do this. Breathe. Woo! 20 seconds. Anytime you need to bring the knees down, do. Good, 10 seconds. Stick with it, guys. And good. All right. I want you to go ahead, lie on your back. We're going to be reaching that right arm across. Try this with your legs up this time. Completely up to you if you do it. Here we go. So we're going to reach. If this left hand needs to be behind the head, do. You need to put your feet down, do it. Good. Reach. If that left hand is behind the head, I do want you to make sure that the head is rested in your fingers and you're not pulling on that head and neck at all. Scoop that belly button in. Oh, yes. Woo! Keep reaching. We've got 15 seconds. No problem. Keep reaching. Right arm reaches. Two, and good. All right, let's go ahead and come to that high plank, and we're gonna switch back and forth, moving that weight. So ready, set, and go. So you're in a high plank. I'm gonna move the weight to one side, and I'm gonna move it to the other. Make sure your wrists are below your shoulders. Simply take your knees down anytime you need to. Very important, 20 more seconds to engage that core. You can do it. 10 little seconds. Woo! Try to keep your hips down at neutral, not lifted too high. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bridge pullover. Feel free to have one medium weight. You can have two if you prefer. All right. And 3, 2, and 1. Hips are up. You're going to tap down and bring it up. Good. So my elbows are soft, tiny bit rounded, just not completely straight. But you're not bending the elbows to do a skull crusher. Okay, so the weight comes back. If you can tap back behind you, please make sure and do that. Stick with it, guys. You got this. About 8 seconds left. 3, 2, and good. All right. So now let's go ahead and we're going to reach with that left arm, right fingertips behind you. Feet can be up if you want to. So let's reach. If those right fingertips are back behind your head, I want those, your head rested in those right fingertips. Engage that middle as you reach. Woo! 20 seconds. Feet can go down at any point you need to. Engage that middle, those middle muscles. That is what's working here. 8 seconds left. 2, and good. Come on up. That Arnold press is going to be with the right arm as the right leg lunges back. Ready, set, here we go. So the right leg lunges back as the arm presses forward and up. Not forward, up. So the right palm is facing you, and then that right palm presses up to the ceiling, facing the front. Good. Stay in strong. This can be done without a weight, if that's too much on your shoulder, or you could just reverse lunge, okay? 15 seconds. You got this. Inchworm is next with our plank jack and our jumping jack. And good. All right, so get ready for that inchworm, plank jack, and then a jumping jack as we stand up. Ready, here we go. Walk it out, wrist below the shoulders, and jack. Really engage your core. Anytime you're in a plank position, it really requires a lot to support that low back. So try to think about lifting those abs up. Good. 12 seconds left. Remember that low impact version I showed you? You could tap the foot and you would tap the other one as you come up. Rest. Good. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and do the roll up with one small or medium weight. Those knees are bent. Here we go. Use your middle to lift up. Strong. Woo! You got 25 seconds to go. No problem. Definitely feeling the work by now. 30 minutes into our workout. Woo! 12 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Let's stand up. The weight's in your left hand. You're going to be lunging back, left, and that left Arnold press. So ready, set, here we go. So rotating that arm as you lunge back. Good. Smiling, you got 20 seconds left. Woo! Staying strong, doing your very best. 10 seconds, you guys. Last one. Awesome. We have our chest press. So go ahead and come onto your back. You can have your hips up in the bridge or you can raise and lower the legs. Ready, set, and go. So if those legs are up, you're walking to lower one leg and then the other. You could lower both, paying special attention to that middle. But notice I'm not moving my arms or legs very fast. All right, these are strong, controlled movements. Got about 12 seconds left. Stick with this. 3, 2, and good. All right, weights down. We have got our dead bug next. All right, so both legs are up. Both arms are up. Ready, set. Now opposite arm, opposite leg lowers down. Engage the middle. As you lower that leg and that opposite arm is reaching, you can feel your middle working. 20 seconds left. Stay strong. Woo! 8 seconds. 3, 2, and good. All right, guys, one more round and only 30 seconds per exercise. Make sure you're drinking water during this workout. And if you remember, you're going to be lunging right. Your left arm is going to reach across for a row. We'll start in about 8 seconds. So that left hand has the weight, and here we go. So lunge right, row left. Good, just 30 seconds of work here. About a 10-second rest in between. Woo! 15 more seconds here. Gonna get down into that bear plank if you remember. 5 more seconds. And good. Bear plank. Right arm is gonna have the weight. You can have your knees down if you need to. Ready, set, left wrist below the shoulder. Here we go. Those knees are close to the mat. Woo! We'll go to our skier swing after this. 20 more seconds. Anytime those knees come down, feel free to do that. 10 little seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Skier swing. Grab those weights. You're just going to swing them up to shoulder height, pushing into those palms. Heels. Here we go. Squeeze your glutes and push those heels down as you lift up. 20 seconds left. Doing your best. Woo! 10 little seconds. 5 seconds. You got this. And good. 1 medium weight. We're going to be pulsing down. And little hop. Optional. Toes out. Here we go. Pulse. Hop. The hop is optional. Head and chest stay up. Remember, the only reason that weight gets close to the ground is because you're bending your knees. 15 seconds. Woo! Yeah, feel those legs. 5 seconds. Awesome. Weight goes in your right hand. You're going to be lunging left. Stepping out with that lunge. Persevere, guys. Here we go. And row. Good. You want to stay strong to the end. Do your very best. See if you can dig down deep. Find some of that energy. 15 seconds, guys. Woo! 10 little seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. You got that bear plank again because I know you love it so much. We're going to be rowing left. Right knee comes across. Ready, set, here we go. Right wrist directly under the shoulder. 20 seconds left. Knees down whenever you need to. Listen to your body. Woo! 8 seconds. 3, 2, and good. All right, let's lay down. Feet are on or off the ground. You're going to be reaching up with your right hand. And here we go. So reach. If the left fingertips are behind the head, I want those, the left fingertips are on the head. I just want you to rest the head in those fingertips. Left elbow should be resting on the ground. It should be your middle, nice and engaged. Relax the neck muscles. Come on, 15 seconds. You got this. 5 seconds. Woo! And good. All right. So now you are doing your high plank, and we're going to switch that weight back and forth. Ready, set, and go. So you decide whether you bring the knees to the mat or not. Don't put that weight on top of your hands. Be careful. We got our bridge pullover next, guys. 10 seconds. 5. Woo! And good. Go ahead and lay on your back. You got that bridge pullover. Hips are lifted up. Abs are engaged. You're smiling. Here we go. So tap that weight behind you. Woo! Scoop that belly button in. You got this. 15 little seconds. Keep going. All right, guys, 8 seconds. Finish strong. And good. Weight down. Left fingertips are going to be reaching up. We are almost done. Ready, set, and here we go. So left fingertips reaching. Feet down if you need to. I would make sure that the right elbow is rest on the mat. Right fingertips rested behind the head. Crunch and reach. Lift that left side of the rib cage up. 10 seconds. Woo! Almost done, guys. Reach. And reach. Good job. All right, guys, we're going to reverse lunge. We're going to go ahead, since we're coming towards the end, we're going to do both sides back to back. So ready, set, right. Here we go. So you're going to press up so that the palm is facing you, and then it presses up. We're going for 20 more seconds, and then you're going to go right into that left. Okay? You got this, everybody. 10 seconds. 5. Switch. So palm starts out facing you. And press. We got this. Let's stay strong. Let's do our very, very best. Dig down deep. 15 seconds and we're down on that mat. Actually, we're going to do that inchworm first. 3, 2, and 1. Come onto the back of the mat. We're going to go ahead and do that inchworm. Abs lifted up. Ready, set, go. You can do your plank jack. Stand up, do your jumping jack. I hope you're feeling good, guys. Keep those abs engaged. Woo! Keep going for 10 more seconds. We're almost done. And good. Come on down, let's do that roll up. Knees are bent. One weight in hand. Ready, set, here we go. So roll it back, engage the abs and lift it up. Promise a good stretch. We only have 2 more exercises after this. Woo! We got your chest press. We got your dead bug. Last 2. Last 1. Go ahead and grab those weights for your chest press. You decide whether those abs are incorporated into this or not. Here we go. Woo! Staying strong, guys. You got this. 15 seconds. You'll be so glad and so proud of yourself when this is done. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Weights down. Let's go right into that dead bug. Engage the abs. Opposite arm and leg. Oh, yes. Good. Scoop that belly button in. I know you can do this. Feel free to modify when you need to. Only 10 more seconds. Woo! and one. Awesome. Knees one way, look the opposite direction. Deep breath. Good work, everybody. Let's switch. Good. Feet on the mat. Let's lift up into our bridge. Feel free to touch those heels if you want. Stretching those hip flexors. Slowly lower down. Let's go ahead and rock ourselves to sitting up. And come onto your hands and knees. Let's stretch our right calf so that right heel is going to press back. And then how about the left? Stretch that left calf. Give yourself a nice cat-cow stretch. As you go ahead and stand up, let's pull that right heel to your backside. Find a spot you're staring at, or of course you could have your eyes, your hand on a bench or a couch. Let's switch. Good, right hamstring stretch. Let's sit those hips back and switch. And take one arm across. Open it up and switch. And fingertips facing down, gently pulling back. And switch. Good, deep breath in. Blow it out. Give yourself a very big hug and pat on the back. Thank you.